Hey everyone, Joy here. It is Friday. Oh my goodness, another week gone by. It is November the 6th, 2015. And I only have a minute. I just wanted to say hi because I haven't talked to you guys in a couple days. And I want to answer some questions some people have asked me. One of you asked me if I would recommend SureFit Designs pants kit for a beginner. And if you didn't see my answer to that question, the answer was no. I would not recommend it to a beginner. I'll tell you what I would recommend to a beginner. Hopefully you do know how to sew and you know a sewing machine. And you've got scissors and you've got pins and you've got thread and you've got needles and you've got buttons and you've got all those basic things. But what I would start out with if I was a beginner, or if I was trying to teach somebody else, well, actually, I wouldn't do it if I was going to teach somebody else because I wouldn't need it. But if you don't have someone to teach you, go to, I think it's McCall's that carries the Palmer plush patterns. Go to McCall's in the pants section of the McCall's pattern catalog, Hancock's or Joann's. Wait till they're 99 cents or $1.99. Go in there and find the pants patterns that are made by Palmer and Plesh. It will say that they are, because they have lines, special lines drawn on them already for you to fit flat butt or a larger butt or skinny legs or big waist, small waist, height adjustments for the crotch and all of those things. They've already drawn lines on the paper pattern for you to use, and so they're wonderful, wonderful to learn how to make a pair of pants to fit you. Now, you know, you might be able to make a pair of pants, but if you're like me, and I was for years and years and years, I could make anything. But then making it fit me was a completely different thing. So if you want to make the pants and have them fit you and actually enjoy wearing them when you get done with them, and you're a beginner sewer, I would go get the Palmer Plush pants. They have 3 or 4 different styles. They even have blue jeans. I would buy the Palmer Plush book, Pants for Real People, and buy the Palmer Plush DVD, Pants for Real People. You've got to think of it as you're going to go to pants making school. You're going to go there and you're going to learn how to do it. I'll tell you another really good place. Go to craftsy.com. Watch Kathy Ruddy's class on pants many ways. It's something about pants many ways. But look up Kathy Ruddy, R-U-D-D-Y. Her class, she's lots of fun, and her class is very, very good on how to take one pants pattern and change it into a bunch of different ways. Very, very good class, okay? So that's what I would do if I was a beginner, okay? Then, once you've done that, you might want to try the SureFit Designs, but if you can take a pattern that already exists and get it to fit you, then I would just do that to start with, because there's a lot of drawing and a lot of editing and a lot of things going on, and it's wonderful and it's fun for me because I really like to do that. But if you don't want to make your own pattern to start with, okay, that's the difference. Do you want to make your own pattern to start with, or do you want to take a pattern somebody else has already made and use it? That's what you have to figure out, okay? All right, so that answers that question. So what's next? Oh, I'll tell you. I have this new thing. I have this new problem. You know, I'm 65 years old. And I don't know what's going to happen when I'm 66 and 67. That's kind of scary to think. But my latest problem now is I seem to not have eyebrows anymore. I have always had eyebrows like Brooke Shields. They grew straight across from here to here. I had one eyebrow, I had a unibrow. And I used to have to shave them off right here in the middle of my nose, and they were an inch thick. And I mean, the last thing I thought I would ever have to deal with is thin eyebrows. But I'm there, and probably the reason I'm there all of a sudden is I keep pulling out all the gray ones. So there's not a whole lot left after that. But I've been meaning to tell you about the day. Let me check the time. Oh my gosh, I've only got 5 minutes. I have to leave because I'm going to meet my friend Nancy and we're going to run around today. But Terry and I were out shopping one day. And it was, I don't know, 3 weeks ago. And we were in Sherman, Texas, and we went to Target. She had something she needed to return, or I had something I needed to return. Yeah, I had something I needed to return, toothpaste. And so I was returning the toothpaste, but when we walked into Target, I smelled the Starbucks coffee, and I went, oh my God, Target has a Starbucks. I said, Terry, I have a gift card I got from my employees out in the car. I gave her my keys. I said, run out to the car and get the gift card, and I'll meet you at Starbucks after I return this toothpaste. So we went over to Starbucks, and we ordered our coffee, and there were two girls, and there was a girl that was a regular employee and a new girl, and so the regular employee was training the new girl. And they were standing behind there. We were the only ones there, so they were talking to us. And Terry said, do you need to get anything else here? And I said, yes, I have to find an eyebrow pencil. I said, I've got to start drawing on my eyebrows. I said, I've tried to do it with the black pencil that I have, and it looks horrible. It looks like Groucho Marx. And so the little girl, the new employee, who was young, she was probably 18, was behind the counter. And she said, oh, do you not know how to do your eyebrows? And I said, no, I don't know how to do them at all. I said, I've never had to do it before. And so I started looking at her, and hers were gorgeous. And she said, well, I learned how to do mine on YouTube. And so she came around. I said, oh, come around here, let me look at you. So she came around the counter to where we were standing, and I got up face to face real close to her and studied her eyebrows. They were gorgeous, but you could tell, looking inside, that she didn't have hardly very many eyebrow hairs. You know, and here she was young, but her eyebrows looked really, really good. And so she said, she told Terry and I, don't buy eyebrow pencils because they leave too defined of a line. She said, what you have to get is eyeshadow. And I went, eyeshadow? And I never wear eyeshadow, never. I'm not that much into makeup. You know, I don't wear any makeup other than lipstick and mascara, so I'm really frustrated that I gotta draw on eyebrows. But she said what you do is you buy one of those brushes that has the real fine tip. I'll take a picture of it after a while. It has a fine angled tip like a paintbrush. And then you buy eyeshadow that's the color of your eyebrows. And so then you put the eyeshadow in as though it were a pencil, but of course it's not. And then you take a brush and you brush it, and then you take, she put some kind of gel on hers, but what I do is I just spray my eyebrow pencil with hairspray, and then I comb through my eyebrows. So anyway, my problem right now is color. I bought a pencil, and I'm still using the pencil too, because I went to YouTube like she said to, and so they do both ways, with the pencil and with the eyeshadow. And so I tried to buy a pencil that has a little screwy brush, you know, on the end of it. And they had it packaged so you couldn't see the color of the pencil tip. So I bought one that said brunette. It said it was brunette. I'm a brunette. Okay, I get home, I open it up, and it's blonde colored. Well, I know my hair's kind of light right now because I don't have it dyed, but when I get the dye on, it's going to be brown. So I'm not blonde. The pencil is too light. So anyway, that's where I'm going today. I'm going with my friend Nancy. We're going to eat at a Mexican restaurant. We're going to go to a kitchen store called Copper Kettle, and I'm going to go see if I can find the right kind of eyebrow stuff to make good eyebrows, since evidently I'm going to have to do that from now on. Okay? So that's all I know. And guess what else I learned how you can do on the internet? You won't believe it. I should say guess, and not even tell you. I think I will. Guess what I learned how to do yesterday on the internet? I mean, I kind of knew how to do it already, but I thought, I wonder if you could get lessons for this on the internet. And I looked it up, and there's thousands of lessons. And so I was doing it all afternoon, and it was super fun. Guess what it is? Maybe if somebody guesses what it is, I'll send you a surprise, huh? Maybe I should do that. What could I send you? Let me see. I have no idea. But I'll think of something. I have a whole bunch of fabric scraps if anybody's a quilter. Anyhow, I gotta go. I gotta go and meet Nancy. I'll be back real soon, okay? Bye!